Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to this troubleshooting guide for DTC B1227, which indicates an open circuit in the outside air temperature sensor of a Honda Accord from 2017 to 2023. The outside air temperature sensor plays a crucial role in providing accurate temperature readings to the climate control system, which in turn determines how to adjust the internal HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning settings. Located typically near the front grille or bumper area of the vehicle, this sensor detects the external temperature, allowing the vehicle to optimize cabin comfort. When the circuit is open, it disrupts the flow of data required for proper function. Thus, recognizing and resolving this issue is vital for ensuring that the climate control system operates effectively. In subsequent slides, we will address causes, symptoms, and step-by-step troubleshooting for this diagnostic trouble code. DTC B1227 signifies an issue specifically tied to the outside air temperature sensor circuit, where an open condition is detected. This component is essential for accurately measuring the outside air temperature and is usually positioned close to the vehicle's front grille, enabling it to gauge ambient temperature reliably. If this sensor fails to operate because of an open circuit, it may lead to incorrect temperature readings, affecting the climate control's efficiency and comfort levels inside the cabin. The climate control system relies on this data to make necessary adjustments, so any interruption in the signal can lead to discomfort for passengers and inefficiencies in energy consumption. It is important to conduct a systematic verification of this sensor circuit to restore proper functionality. Analyzing potential causes of DTC B1227 reveals several possibilities. First, an open wire in the TAM, temperature acquisition module line, could prevent signals from being transmitted accurately, leading to the circuit error. Secondly, issues with the sensor COM line could also contribute to this problem, indicating a breakdown in communication signals between components. Another condition to consider is a short to power within the TAM wire, which could create an overload situation, negatively impacting circuit performance. Additionally, the outside air temperature sensor itself may be faulty, necessitating replacement. Lastly, if the climate control unit is defective, it may not interpret sensor readings correctly. Thoroughly checking these areas can help pinpoint the root cause of the DTC. Symptoms associated with DTC B1227 can significantly affect the driving experience. Primarily, you may notice inaccurate temperature readings displayed on the climate control unit, creating issues with heating or cooling settings inside the vehicle. This inconsistency can lead to discomfort, especially in extreme weather conditions. Moreover, the climate control system may malfunction, causing ineffective heating or air conditioning, which can impair cabin air comfort. Additionally, warning lights may illuminate on the dashboard, alerting the driver to the problem with the temperature sensor circuit. These symptoms collectively indicate that urgent action is needed to address the DTC B1227 for optimal vehicle operation. The first step in troubleshooting DTC B1227 involves utilizing the HDS Honda Diagnostics system to clear the diagnostic trouble code. This action can reset the system status and allow the technician to identify if the fault is persistent or intermittent. After clearing the code, turn the vehicle to the off or lock mode, and then switch it back to the on mode. This process helps ensure the system is fully rebooted. Next, perform the self-diagnostic function using either the HDS or the climate control unit to gauge if the same DTC reappears. If the DTC reappears, it confirms the presence of an ongoing failure. However, if it does not, this may suggest that the issue was temporary. possibly due to loose wires or poor connections. In the second troubleshooting step, focus on checking the TAM line for an open wire condition. Begin by turning the vehicle to the off or lock mode to ensure safety during the test. Disconnect the climate control unit connector A with 32 pins and the outside air temperature sensor's 2-pin connector. After disconnecting these connectors, check for continuity between test points defined as pin 11 of the climate control unit connector and pin 2 of the outside air temperature sensor connector. This test confirms if there's a continuous wire connection without breaks. Ensure the vehicle remains off during this process. If continuity is confirmed, it indicates that the TAM wiring is intact, and attention must shift to further troubleshooting steps. Moving to the third troubleshooting step, continue checking for continuity, but this time, focus on the sensor COM line. Maintain the vehicle in the off mode and ensure that the climate control unit connector A and the outside air temperature sensor connectors remain disconnected. The test points in this case will be pin 12 of the climate control unit connector and pin 1 of the outside air temperature sensor connector. Checking these points helps diagnose any potential breaks in the sensor COM wire. This continuity check is crucial as it ensures that signals can flow through this line correctly. If continuity is confirmed at this step, it signals that the sensor COM line is not the issue, guiding the next steps in the troubleshooting process. In the fourth troubleshooting step, the focus shifts to measuring voltage to identify any short to power conditions within the TAM line. Begin by switching the vehicle to the on mode while keeping the climate control unit connector A and outside air temperature sensor connector disconnected. Measure the voltage between pin 11 of the climate control unit connector and the vehicle's body ground. This voltage measurement is critical as it identifies whether the TAM wire has shorted to power, which could have resulted in the open circuit issue. If voltage is detected during this check, it confirms that a repair is needed for the short in the TAM wire. If no voltage is evident, this indicates that the TAM wire is likely intact, allowing the troubleshooting to progress further. The final troubleshooting step involves checking the outside air temperature sensor directly. Turn the vehicle to the off or lock mode for safety before performing the test. This step is essential for determining if the sensor itself is functioning correctly. If testing reveals that the outside air temperature sensor does not meet operational standards or is found defective, it will necessitate replacement. Conversely, if the sensor is operating within the prescribed parameters, then attention will shift to replacing the climate control unit, as it may be the source of erroneous readings. Confirming the functionality of this sensor is critical, as it plays a central role in ensuring the climate control system operates as intended. After completing all necessary repairs related to DTC B1227, a critical step is performing a final verification to ensure that the issue has been rectified. Start by rechecking the DTC codes using the HDS to confirm that no new or recurring codes appear. This step is vital to ensure that the repairs have indeed resolved the original problem. Following the DTC check, it's important to perform a comprehensive system check to ensure that the climate control functions correctly and the outside air temperature readings are accurate. Finally, take the vehicle for a test drive, ensuring that all aspects of the climate control system respond appropriately to changes in temperature settings and external conditions. This final step helps to confirm that the repairs made are effective. Preventive maintenance is crucial in reducing the likelihood of encountering DTC B1227 in the future. A practical approach includes regularly inspecting the wiring connections associated with the outside air temperature sensor. This ensures that any potential issues, like fraying or looseness, can be addressed before causing a circuit failure. Additionally, routinely checking the functionality of the outside air temperature sensor can preempt problems, ensuring that readings remain accurate and consistent. Lastly, maintaining the climate control unit through regular services can help avoid complications related to diagnostic trouble codes. This proactive approach not only enhances vehicle reliability, but also promotes a comfortable driving experience. In conclusion, addressing DTC B1227 requires a systematic approach to troubleshooting that involves verifying the circuit, checking for open wires, and testing the outside air temperature sensor. Each step is designed to pinpoint the exact cause of the issue, whether it lies with the wiring, the sensor itself, or the climate control unit. After performing repairs based on the diagnostic findings, it's essential to conduct thorough final checks to ensure that the problem has been resolved and no new issues have arisen. Additionally, incorporating preventive maintenance practices is key to maintaining the integrity of the climate control system. By following these protocols, you can ensure optimal performance and reliability for your Honda Accord. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.